I'm now joined by Professor Ling Yangting from the Institute of Geology and Geophysics of Chinese Academy of Sciences. His lab is getting ready for the new lunar sample that will be brought back by Chang'e-5. It's very nice to talk to you, Professor Lin. So you were about to watch the rocket launch on site. Is that your first time, and how do you feel right now?
Very exciting, as you said, and it is the second time for me. The first time I was watching the launch for Chang'e-3.
If everything goes well, we are going to have some new lunar sample for the first time after 40 years. Are you excited?
First, I would like to correct you. It's not 40 years, 48 years. The last Apollo mission is Apollo 17, so it's 48 years. So, because I'm the chemistry, so I'm very excited to have a lunar sample. Before that, we have only the lunar meteorite. So that is the first time for Chinese scientists to have the lunar sample. As you know, the reason we cannot study on the lunar sample returned by Apollo mission.
So how do you apply to access those new samples, and what are the procedures?
Yeah, now the procedure is discussed, has not been fixed. The procedure will be announced on the website of the CNSA, the Chinese National Space Administration. So we will apply for it. We will submit our application with a research proposal. So there will be a committee to screen your application and then make the decision you'll get your sample or not.
What research can scientists do by using those new samples?
There are many kinds of research can be conducted with this lunar sample. For example, we can analyze the bulk composition of the new sample, and also we can study which kind of mineral, and also there are many something like a rock cluster. So we will classify the rock type. So, and also very important is because we get the lunar soil, yeah, the lunar soil exposed to the irradiation of the solar wind, so we can determine the exposure history by the solar wind. So there's a lot of the research can be conducted with this new sample.
Compared to previous research, what new areas will Chinese scientists focus on this time?
There are several, because the new site is first is far from the sixth lunar, the Apollo mission site, and it's totally different. In addition, the landing area is covered by lava flow. The lava flow is very young. So based on the crate dating, the scientists estimate the age of the lava only 1.2 billion years. So that is very young sample. Because before that, for the Apollo sample, the youngest age is something like 3 billion years. So because the moon was cooled down very quickly. So before that, people believe the volcanic activity stopped very early. Yeah, now we can return very young the basalt sample. So that is very exciting. And secondary, we can determine the age of by the isotope. So we can determine exactly the age of the lava, and then we can use this age, the data, to calibrate the crate dating curve. As you know, for the planetary research exploration, to determine the age is mainly dependent on counting the crate on the surface. So if the area is old, it means you have more crate. So we can determine the age by counting the crate on the surface. But this method, this curve, need to be calibrated with isotope absolutely age.
Well, Professor Lin, will those samples be shared with other countries? What are procedures?
Yeah, I believe so, because about 3 years ago, the Chinese Space Administration contacted with ESA. So we both sides, ESA and CNSA, discuss about how cooperate between the ESA, European scientists, and with Chinese scientists working on the lunar sample. So we have discussed about this for about many times. And we are going to establish a joint scientist team. And this team will have several working groups. So we're working together on the new lunar sample.
Professor Lin Yangting from Chinese Academy of Sciences. Thank you very much, Professor Lin, for being with us today. Appreciate it.